Good afternoon. A pleasant afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. God. Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is a brand new week. It is the 1st of June. So it's Sunday the 1st of June, and I think it's pretty, what's that word? Perfect that we're starting a new vlog on the first day of a new week in a new month, so I'm loving the whole timeline. Snack of choice, Pringles. If you guys don't know me, I love a salty snack. I am more of a salty, sour, peppery kind of girl, more than sweet. I would have sweet, yes, but not often. I feel for preservatives once it's like really peppery. We have a few things to do. So first of all, I have to finish my mom's cake. Just the last thing, just to add a button. So that should not take me forever, but it would. And also I have a suit to make. I have a dress to make for graduation for a young girl. And then also I have some satin silk pillowcases to make and some scrunchies for a custom order. So first of all, update number 1. We are officially employed, apparently. I'm grateful for it. It will help me to not have that extra worry about, paying the bills. But at the same time, it's a little bit of a mindset adjustment and a mental adjustment as well too, because I'm so accustomed just doing my own thing, working on my own, doing my stuff. So yeah, that happened. We got a job. I want to show you what we're working with right now. This is what my sewing room is looking like. So yesterday I cut out all that to make the suits. I'm doing a toil or a mock-up, and so this is the aftermath of that. I just got up and left the sewing studio at a certain point. I was like, we're done. We have this suit to work on because we're apparently maybe a contracted seamstress, a tailor adjustmenter thingy. But yeah, so we do have that to work on. That's due on Thursday. So yeah. Oh, and this video is probably going to be a week in the life, most likely, because I'm going to take you on from today, which is Sunday, straight up to Saturday, hopefully. So we're going to do the entire tomorrow when we go for our orientation. We're going to do that. I'm going to be passing through the fabric district because I do have to get some items in the fabric district. So I'm going to take you along. And then I do have a fit-in tomorrow morning before I go and do my orientation. I do have fittings on Tuesday. So you're going to get to see that as well too. I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday, but it's most likely going to be something with sewing. And then for the rest of the week. So I'm going to take you along on all that. So it mightn't just be sewing content. It may be other things. And also too, I do have to meal prep and plan for work the week after because we can't be cooking on the same day. We need to have food that's ready to go. So we have all that is taking place. It's pretty exciting. This bow tie. I want to make a bow tie for one of my friends. By the time this goes up, I would have already given the bow tie. But the reason why I also want to go in the fabric district is because I want to buy the contraptions that is go onto the bow tie to help you pull it, right? So we have this fabric.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Okay, so we're not gonna walk again because I'm not in the mood. I have sat behind my machine and now I'm feeling like I just want to sew and do that for the rest of the evening. I am gonna be doing meal prep and cleaning my kitchen though a little later on, but I am feeling like I want to do this. But my friend I'm gonna walk with is actually coming to meet me here, so we may do like a little walk around the block, and that's about it. But yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. I want to give you guys a little update. Update number one is that I have finished doing the prototype for the first dress that I'm making. This is literally just basic top with a basic full circle skirt. That's literally it. And I have to do the shoulders are kind of overlapping. I'm gonna put a picture of what I'm talking about, like the picture that I'm gonna be designing over her shoulder. But this is due on Tuesday afternoon, but I really do want to get my work done right now, right? So now what we're working on is the pants. This is for graduation, and the mom wants an entire full suit as well too. So we are working on making the pants. I just stitched the first leg. We are doing the full thing, the whole fly pants zipper with fly in the front, guys. I've never done that before, so we are doing that, and hopefully I'll get to finish this at least, and I'll feel really good about myself and about life and everything. And then, we have this to work on for my mom. I am going to have to finish working on it tomorrow, actually, when she comes and tries it on, and we have like a whole thing. So I'm going to spend a few hours on that tomorrow. But this is where we're at. I want to do this. And by the time my friend reaches here and stuff, I do want to go and do meal prep. And, she's coming to help me with the kitchen stuff or whatever. And then we're probably going to do some more sewing after she leaves around after 7 o'clock tonight. So, that is the plans so far. I'm pretty excited. I sat behind this machine. Is the motivation to get behind the machine is the problem. But when I sit behind this baby, oh my god, I just want to sew my life away. So I am feeling really good and I'm taking advantage of that. So let's continue with this. It's a little later in the day, as you can tell, with the lighting situation that we have going on here. So, the last clip that you saw, my friend came. We did some cleaning of the kitchen. I did half of the prepping for lunch for the week, and then we went and took a walk around the block a few times. I was able to make my 6,000 steps for the day, which I'm pretty happy about. Um, so I'm back in the studio here, and I'm gonna see if I have the energy to even sit and do this. I don't know if I'll have the energy. Maybe take like a break. My foot is killing. Maybe take like a break or something and come back. I don't know. I'm gonna have some water and think about my life.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la. Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you.
Good morning, guys. I have been up since about 6 o'clock this morning, and we started sewing about 7. So you would have seen that. But today is Monday, the 2nd of June. We have orientation this evening for my new job. So we're going to be getting that, we're going to be doing that this evening. But before we do that, we got work to do, okay? So we have this on the sewing table right now. As you can see, my big sewing, drafting, cutting, everything table is gone. Literally just left this morning. So I do have to go and order one because that one was borrowed. So now I have to actually go and get one so I can own my own table. But for now, we have this little mini thing here that's working just fine. And we're going to be using it because, hey, we're used to the struggle, okay? We used to use this to sew on, and most likely if I don't get my table within this week, we are going to go back to using this because this table is going to have to leave as well too. So we're going to be going back to using this, and I'm not really phased by it. But there's so much space in my sewing room right now. The place is breathable. Anyways, so that's basically the update right now. I am going to be having some tea because I am feeling hungry. And I will check in with you guys a little later.
Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know.
Get one of the pants. I could turn that home. I don't know what my face on that.
I won't have a face on it. Spin. Let me take a picture. Put on your hand. This is how it falls. Turn around. Take a picture. Alright, good.
Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, the 3rd of... Wow. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of June. And it's about... Oh, it's 7:30 in the morning. I think I'm sick. Yesterday, I woke up and I had... My sinus was like really bothering me, like really, really irritating me. And I usually don't really suffer from sinus as much anymore. The rainy season has officially started, and I know usually that's when I usually get really, really sick. And so yesterday, woke up with sinus issues. What a table! We invested in a table. This table was way over my budget that I wanted to pay for a table. The original table that I was looking at had was cheap. Okay, it was really reasonable. This was like $150 over my budget. But we got a table, guys. This is officially my table. I don't have to worry about it being left, like, you know, someone's taking it out of the studio or anything. I don't have to worry about that. It's my table. I made a huge investment in a table. Because right now we're using this, which surprisingly is very sturdy. The smaller the table, the better I find, because my machine doesn't be jumping nowhere. So I'm very happy we have this table. This table is leaving, but we have our table. We have our table. So I'm gonna be opening up my table and, you know, enjoying the fact that I invested in a damn table. And we're going to be getting rid of that table, putting it back in the living room where it belongs, because it's a computer table. So yeah, let's open our table. Something is wrong. I need to get some help to fix this table. You know, sometimes I feel like a real idiot sometimes. Okay, so we got a table fix, right? we got a fix. Are you seeing that? The table wasn't tabling, okay? And then my best friend came over and now the table is tabled. More like the brain wasn't braining and the human wasn't humaning, honestly. It just needed to stand up. And I'm pretty sure anyone who watches this video is gonna be like, just put the table to stand and it's gonna work. But yeah, that didn't click for me. I was like, why is the table bent? You know? But now it's not bent anymore. It's straight. So I'm gonna just put the cloth on it so I don't scratch it. I don't think you guys really understand the amount of joy, the immense joy that I'm currently feeling because I have a table. This is probably the next biggest investment I made, and that probably sounds so stupid, but it probably is the second biggest investment I made in my business. The first investment was this machine was the first investment in my business, and this machine was bought about 3 years ago. And honestly, this is the second investment that I made in my sewing business. Next big second investment, because it costs some pesos, okay? So we're gonna get to sewing. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm probably very irritating to listen to. I bought a table, guys. I bought a table. Check this out. I have never made collar with lapel jacket before. I've never even done a jacket before I've never done a jacket before. And I'm learning. So I think this looks pretty good. This is actually the prototype. So this is not the actual garment. But guys, I think I did it. So it needs to get lining, of course, but we're going to be testing the fit of this garment. But what do you think? Does it look, doable? I'm gonna put on the what do you call that? Whatever. I'm gonna put on that piece there onto the pants where we're gonna put a zipper. I can't remember what you call that. I'm gonna do that, the fly, and that is gonna be the end of this prototype making. I do have a client coming to do her dress this evening, like do another fitting for her dress this evening, and then I do have this client coming to. I have two, mom and daughter, coming to try on to make sure that it's fitting properly. And then I do have my uncle who is a tailor. He's coming to help me with that. He's coming to make sure that it's, you know, done to the standard, because I'm accustomed doing suits, but this is actually like contracted work, and so we want to make sure that we get it properly. So no shame in asking for some help. Okay, update. It is 10:15 right now in the morning. We started work an hour and 50 minutes ago, and or hour and 10 minutes ago, basically. And we have finished what I was stressing about since yesterday, or since I think it was Sunday. I've been stressing about this suit. We're done. We're done with the mock-up. I do have to make an inner vest. So I'm doing an inner vest. I'm doing the jacket, and then I'm doing the pants, right? But if the jacket fits properly, I would know that, okay, the inner vest is pretty easy to make. It's then already a stretch material, so it's going to fit her perfectly. But we did the pants, guys. Now, I still can't figure out how to put on this flap, honestly. I really can't figure it out, like the other part. So don't mind me. I'm going to watch some, like the videos are helping, yes, but I'm going to actually watch an actual pants that was made, like manufactured. I'm gonna watch one of those and see how it's done, because I usually work best if it is I see the actual example in front of me and I can deconstruct and understand. So we did happen to put on just one part. The main thing is this pants can get into. These pockets are super deep, and I think that's so important when you're making women's wear, that the pockets are deep. I have heard a lot of complaints of persons who say that pockets are either fake, like non-functional, or they are not deep enough, and I'm like, So in Jewellz Closette, we aim to make pockets in every single garment that we make. Like, that's my aim. Every garment you get, the standard is getting a deep pocket. That's just standard. You have to actually tell us you don't want a pocket in your garment, because it's just standard. I ask you, I tell you, hey, standard is the pockets. Do you want it or not? And you let me know. But those pockets are super deep. You can put anything in there. I'm so excited about it. So that is basically done. And we can move on to other things. Hey guys, it is later on in the day. It's about 4:15 right now. And I like filming around 3 to 5 is like my best time to film, because inside of here it'll just be so bright because the sun is setting in the west. So it's really bright in here. I'm feeling slightly a little better, and I think it's the drugs. I took the cold sinus medication, and I think I'm feeling slightly better. I took the non-drowsy, although I do want to just drowse away. But this, my client came for 3:30 on the dot. I love a punctual client. This is fitting well. There is minor adjustments to be made to it. The suit is fitting well. And I can't wait to start making it out of this, as well as the dress for the graduation is also fitting well. Hey you guys, let's do an update before we close off today. Yes, my machine is on the floor because, as you can see, the table has left. The table literally just left. So we had about 5 or 6 people in my house at the same time. Everybody came at the same time. I understand how to fix this, so we're gonna be doing that. That has to be done tomorrow because they're coming for that on Thursday morning. I got to fix this as well too. This is actually fitting perfectly well. It's just a stitch and we'll be good to go. And then also too, the client brought additional stuff. I need to change all the zippers and add elastic to one of the garments in that. So that is something that we need to work on. And yeah, so we have a lot of work to do tomorrow. I'm happy, I'm excited, but I'm also sick, and I really hope when I wake up tomorrow I'm feeling much better so that I can get my work done as early as possible. And yeah, so that is my update for you guys. It's currently almost 7. It's like 5 minutes to 7 p.m. And I am going to be going in my bed because nobody else is going to be coming to my house. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another day. Today's Wednesday. And it's oh my god, it's 10:30. It's 10:30 in the morning, and we are now thinking about working. Yeah, we're gonna work on the bow tie today. So we're gonna work on this. Time check. I did say I was gonna do a time check at 12. It's currently 12:15, and the time check is we are done. Look at this sweet. Look at it. This is the first time. Oh my god, guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's so firm and like sturdy and everything. Good morning. It's a brand new day. Today's Thursday. Um, you can hear the birds outside. It's currently 5:30 in the morning, and I couldn't sleep. I've been up since 3, and we were doing some admin work, had some tea, and now we are going to work on this because it makes absolutely no sense just staying in my bed and wasting time when I'm clearly a morning person. I'm not feeling bad or anything. If I'm gonna feel sleepy later on, then I can go back to sleep. But right now we are up and awake, and so we're gonna work on some orders.
Till I make a change, I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear.
So I've managed to hem one pants leg. So far we do have the other one to hem, and guys, it's taking forever because it's so long. It's so wide. So, but everything else, I tack the pockets down so that they don't flap back and forth. And I tried to stitch the elastic on the waistband. Didn't work out the way I thought it would have worked out, but it looks pretty good. So we just have this to do and iron, and then this will be done. Also too, it's almost 8 o'clock. So that's the time check. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be outside for a little bit. I'm gonna go into my garden, look at my plants, talk to them a little bit, and then also I think I need to get something to eat. I am starving. And I don't know, should I leave and go and get something to eat and come back? Uh I could do with some food. Anyways, so this is gonna be my, I don't know, 30-minute break or something. We'll see what happens.
And say, 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast.
So this here is my gardenia. This is one of them. I've got two. This is gardenia. This is Madam G point two, or Madam G pot. This is Madam G, or should I say Mr. G? This is Mr. G. This is Madam G here. Looks glorious. Has blight. This one doesn't, so we're trying to keep it away from that one. This one actually has flowers. That one doesn't. Just, not living the flowers life. So maybe this one should be Madam G, but that one came first. But this one is very sometime-ish. The minute it's not getting wet, it literally shrivels up. So I just wet it this morning because when the sun comes out really, really hot, yeah, she decides not to survive. And this one here is Jacob, and Jacob is very sometime-ish as well too. Very luxurious. I realized that when they're in the sun it's purple, but when they're inside it's green, because I have one inside that I took from this. Like, I made a few cuttings, so these are some cuttings here. And I realized that when it's not getting sunlight, like direct sun, it turns green, the leaves, but direct sun has it purple, and I love the purple look. So yeah, but Jacob is very sometime-ish as well too. Jacob is just like Madam G. He he has to get wet every day. My mom told me that I need to wet them every day. Um, I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm not a big fan of having to wet plants every day. So that's just the two that we can talk about. Guys, do you think this cup is too big? I have been told more than once by more than one of my friends and random people that that cup is too big to drink, to have like tea and coffee. I don't understand.
And climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines, and I'm through passing time. I choose stacking dimes, you snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
Okay, so we're back in the studio. My battery is telling me that I have limited battery, so I need to charge this camera. Oh my god. Hey, we're back in the studio. We spent about 2 hours away, um taking care of plants, having breakfast, scrolling through social media, and then having a bath, making sure that we put on clothes so that we can continue working.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
I saw a video recently where instead of you cutting out all your patterns on the ground, which is so backbreaking, why not just pin? Like, pin the pattern, cut out a big piece, bring them to the table, and then cut out. That makes so much more sense than cutting things out on the ground, like cutting everything out on the ground. So I just cut out the back bodice, the front bodice, and the skirt pattern, and we're gonna cut it down to size and everything on the table. I think another reason why I've never done this because I never had a table, but we got a table now, so we're doing it. So we have a little problem, right? The width of the fabric, the width of this fabric is not wide enough to do the length of the skirt that I need to do, and that's kind of annoying me because I don't know what to do, and then I end up cutting out. Like I try to follow, and I think it's not anyone's fault but mine. I tried cutting out the skirt, and this is what happens. We have a peak. We get a peak. So I do have some more fabric remaining. We're going to try this again. However, I'm thinking to use this as the shoulder piece instead of even worrying about anything else. I don't know. I'm so lost right now in terms of getting this skirt done. I do realize that it's not falling the way it's supposed to fall. Like this material is not falling. I don't know what this material is, but it's not falling. So I think I'm gonna have to like gather it or do like some, yeah, like some mini gathers or something. You see when you gather it, what happens? You see that? You see that look? And now it falls like it's supposed to. So I think I'm gonna cut it like that, and then I'm gonna gather it. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough material to do that though. So we're gonna focus on the top and the shoulders, like the sleeves and everything, and then we will come back to that. So check me back. I'm also gonna put this to charge because it's dead. Okay, we're back. I have an hour and 40 minutes remaining on my camera, and my battery is probably gonna die. Whatever. I just want to say that to hell with this. Okay, for now, because we don't even know what's happening. I can't figure out how to cut this sleeve the way I would like it to be cut. I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. Okay. So we're gonna put this aside because I have probably been spending about 45 minutes just trying to figure out how to do it, and that's wasting time. It is currently almost 1:30, and I do have the suit to do. So I think I'm just gonna work on the suit and just, not be bothered. Also, too, we have reached a point in the day where it is getting really warm in here, and your girl just don't want to do work anymore. Okay, she just don't want to do no work, but she gotta work. I think it's more that I don't want to do work for people. Like, I don't want to have to make anything for anyone. But we just had lunch. We had 2 bowls of soup. I made soup, and I'm getting really better at it. I never used to make soup that good, honestly. The proportions, like the amount of carrots to the amount of provisions to the amount of the soup base, it was so disproportionate, I tell you. And so now your girl is making soup better and better, to the point where that soup may taste good. So I made soup for a few days. I was sick, so I made soup because I was sick. And it has about 1 more serving remaining, which I'm gonna probably enjoy tonight or tomorrow for lunch, because then we can go and cook. Okay, we look forward to not cooking during the week, and just like sewing. All that to say, coming this week, we're not gonna be doing that. We're gonna be cooking on Sunday, so I probably have to go to the grocery and get food to cook, because we're gonna be cooking on Sunday and cooking for. We have an event. We have a 3-day event this coming next weekend, so we're gonna be cooking a lot. Ooh, I did not think about that. Damn. Hold, please. Yeah, so as I was saying, that soup tastes good, and I enjoyed it, and now I'm gonna move on to something else. I am not in the mood. I feel like I just want to sit and do nothing, but I have to make this. I'm gonna be happy when this is made. I'm gonna actually take my time because I know how to make this. This has nothing complicated. It's a jacket and a pants and an inside top. Like, that's like the most basic, simple thing, especially because the pattern is already done. I don't know how to do that other dress, and I'm pretty sure it's simple, but my brain ain't working that way. So I'm gonna give that a break. We have been up since 3 a.m. I have probably said this so much in this video. And so I'm at the point where I've been up for, what time it is? It's 1:30? It's only 1:30. Shoot. Is that 1:30? Yeah, I think it's only 1:30. So give it an hour and a half and I'll be up for 12 hours officially. And yeah, that is just means that I just need to go and sleep. But we're gonna make this suit. And yeah, let's go. We found the thread. I was looking for this thread to go with the outfit because it's not this thread. We found it. This is the material I'm using. This is Versace linen. So I'm going to be using this. Why is my angles? Yeah. I'm so sorry. This is not picking up at all. Oh my god. This is really nice though. It's Versace linen. I'm going to be using this, and I'm also going to be using some of this fabric from the dress that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be using some of this to make the inside top piece, and this is to make the jacket and the pants. I'm excited. I already cut out the pattern. I do have some adjustments to make on the pattern, but I'm really excited about it. So let's go. I love how I'm always like going on a tangent. One minute I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired, I just want to go and sleep. And the next minute I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited to make this fabric. Like, I just want to make this dress, this outfit, you know? Yeah, I'm always on a tangent. So please forgive my soul. Maybe crazy. First thing we're going to cut out is the pants, because actually the pants doesn't need any adjustments. I don't think when my client tried it on, I don't think we needed adjustments. Did we? Besides like the hemming, of course. Oh, we need to just take in the legs. But other than that, pants was fitting perfect. So I think I'm going to cut out the pants and do the waistband. I have to put in loops as well too. So I'm going to cut that out first, and then we're going to focus on the blouse. Do the things that we can do, you know? So let's go. Okay, you guys, let's do a time check. I have 1 hour remaining on my camera and probably less than that on my battery, and my internet is giving hell and high waters. Guys, it is so rainy outside. It's rainy, and the entire place is just overcast, and it's dark, and it's just so gloomy and annoying, and the internet is not cooperating with, you know, the weather. It's just like, you know, oh, the weather is gloomy, I'm gonna be gloomy too. The internet is gloomy today. So yeah, we are just not being entertained at all, which sucks. This here is a pocket, at least part of a pocket. This is where we are at, okay? It is 4:10 in the afternoon, and I have been literally up for the last 13 hours. I've been up for the last 13 hours, and frankly, at this point, I just want to stop. I just really, really want to stop. I've cut out the blouse, the jacket. I've cut out the jacket, I've cut out the pants, and I'm doing the pocket. I have the next side of the pocket to do, and then that will be it. And we still have to figure out how we're doing the lining. I am so confused by the lining. And I just, my internet is not working, guys. Like, I don't even know what to do. Plus, my stomach is really upset, and so every time I like drink water, I just feel more upset. I just want to go back in my bed. At this point, I want to go back in my bed. The collar hasn't been cut out yet. The fly hasn't been cut out yet. I'm like, what am I even doing? Why am I even here? So that is my update. That's my update for you guys. That's my update. Honestly, I don't know what to do again with this. I really don't understand. You know, if I should just like sit down and just start sewing, because at this point, yeah. Or should I just wait until I wake up tomorrow morning and start afresh? Is that the best thing to do? I don't know. Things are on the floor. This entire place is looking so messy. I'm like not even feeling it. I don't want to sew in here because it feels very claustrophobic, and you know, but everything's just on the ground, and I just want to finish. This is actually one of the outfits. It's not going to be the last outfit, actually. It's not the last outfit. You know, there's other outfits that need to be made. As you can see, the jacket has been gone. Like, the entire suit was there. It's no longer there because they came for it. They picked it up. I was told that it looks well. I'm not going to say perfect, but I was told that it looks really good and that, you know, I did a good job. Okay, great. I'm going to wait for, you know, the boss people to say, hey, great. But if that was done properly, we are looking at a contract every month. So yay us, great, make that money. But I felt so good this morning when it says I did so much things. I accomplished so much things, and now I'm just like stuck here doing this, and I don't even know what to do in life. So the pants is pretty easy to do, getting the waistband, getting the loops. But I find like my brain is having these mental obstacles where after I do all this, I still have to put in the fly to put in the zip, and I, for the life of me, don't understand. When I'm watching all these videos on YouTube, I don't understand how they're putting in the fly. Like, I don't even know how to explain that. Whatever you call this piece here, I understand how they're putting in the first part, which I think is this, but how are you putting in the second part? Like, I don't even understand it, and it's giving me this mental block. That's why we're still here cutting out stuff, and besides the internet not working, so that's why we're still here doing this, because I just don't understand how to do that. And then also too, I don't know if I stressed about the purple that I was making earlier on. First of all, the fabric is not long enough, so now we have to do gathered. We're going to be gathering the whole skirt. I'm going to have to contact the client and let the client know, hey, we don't have enough fabric to do the full flare. Like, it doesn't have enough on the width to get like the length, so we're gonna have to gather it. That's the only way. Plus, it's not falling the way that they expect it to fall. It's not. The fabric that they bought just is not working. So yeah, that's another thing too. So now I'm just like stuck, like, okay, again, mental block. On top of that too, I have no idea how to do the sleeve as a crisscross sleeve. But you know, it's easy to do if it's just like one piece. No, they want it pleated. The thing's actually pleated. So I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. I really, really don't know what to do. Mental block number 3. And I think I have one. Oh, the another mental block that I have is the fact that this color here, and the lapel, I don't know how it's supposed to join. I don't know. But when it's done, it's supposed to look perfect, right? I don't understand it. And so that's mental block number 4. And because I have all these mental blocks, I'm not feeling to sew anything with regards to this. But this is actually due on Tuesday. And guess what? This girl, your girl, got a job. And her job takes her 12 hours. Is it 12? Yeah, 12 hours out of not being in her studio. 12 whole hours. And she has to go to work on Monday. Which means that this job that I'm doing here, this is due on Tuesday. And today is Thursday. And if I don't figure out what the squat I'm doing, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. But you know, that's just a rant. And frankly, at this point, I would just like to drop. I can't even drop it. I would like to, but I can't even drop it and do something that I want to do. Like, you know, something that I like, something that I want to make. No, I can't even do that because my brain is going to constantly be telling me, hey, you're supposed to be sewing the client's clothing. You know, and then when I finish this, it's not even to say that I'm going to have like free time to do what I want to do. No, I have other client clothing to sew. Yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, honestly, because at this point, I just want to scream. I want to find a really good video that shows me how to do a lapel with a collar properly. Like, how to draft it out properly, and then how to stitch it properly. Like, I would love to find a video like that. Why is it so difficult to find things? It's the same thing with the elastic in the back. Half elastic, half waistband. Just some things, don't give Jewel some things to make, okay? Alright, I'm done ranting. We're gonna continue trying our bestest, and I need some water. I'm sweating. Hey you guys, it is much later in the afternoon. It's 6:45 in the afternoon, and your girl quit. She quit for the day, okay? She decided, You see, when you got no internet, life wasn't lifing, okay? The internet is back, but yeah, we got caught into our garden. So right now I was transplanting the spider plants. So I have a spider plant here, right? Like, that's my spider plant there. And it has all those babies, and it had like a lot of other babies as well too that got transplanted. So this is like a stalk of it, and I'm literally putting masking tape down to the bottom of the container. I'm going to fill it with water so that I can get water roots, and we're going to have that. I just what's that word, transplanted, propagated some what do you call this again? Jacob's coat. So this is Jacob, and I literally just massacred him to make his sons. So we'll name them as they grow, but I did that. I did some. Why is mosquitoes biting me? I did. Like, look at this. This is another Jacob here. That's Jacob 2.0. We have some here as well too. And then I have a little trough here that I just planted some stuff in it. But we're working on this, and we're gonna put some inside as well too to propagate as well. So I just thought I'd show you guys the update as to what happened. Yeah, I quit for the day. Okay. And I do apologize, the lighting is horrible. Horrible, and the camera even more horrible. But hey, we don't anyways, so I'm gonna pour water in this. I also did some more of the Jacob's code, Joseph's code, Coleus. I put some in water. So this is 3 here, so that's gonna grow water roots within a week or so. We do have this one here, and I don't know if I said it in this video, but I have discovered that this is actually a purple one, but if you leave it inside it gets green. It needs the sun to turn purple. That's amazing. Also too, here we have some more spider plants. I'm leaving that there until it gets water root for like 2 weeks, and then it's gonna get water root. Stop touching. I swear my monstera is trying to try something. I found this plant as well too is really growing nicely, and I think it's because it's so close to the window, so he's just growing really nicely. Anyways, let's add some water to this. Don't watch the way it's in my sink, okay? Okay, we added water to this. I'm so excited to see this actually get water roots. I'm gonna put that there. Very soon my kitchen is gonna become overrun with plants. It's gonna be a jungle. Oh, by the way, I can't remember if I ever said anything about this, but I did this painting. It's actually thread. All this is thread. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, I'm gonna be closing off the video here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, guys. Why is my camera saying an hour? I think I need to clear my camera. It's after 3 in the afternoon. I woke up at 10, after 10 this morning. Isn't that wonderful and great? It's not wonderful and great at all. I woke up so stupid because I just got up. You know, I didn't feel like anything woke me up. I just woke up, and I was like, okay, you know, time to get to work. Check my watch. It was saying 10 something. I flew off that bed so quickly because I have work to do. But no, we're sleeping. Then again, we did wake up 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, so guess somebody need a rest or whatever. So I have been actually by my table doing editing. I've been editing the video for tomorrow because we need to put a video up for tomorrow. There's like no other reason, but tomorrow is Saturday and we need to do that. But I do want to work on my work today. I got an epiphany. I know exactly how I'm gonna do notch color. Like, I know that I was like, you know, going crazy and talking craziness yesterday, and I know that, and I had just like went off on a tangent, but I found out how to do the notch color. Like, I understood, and the original idea I had in my head is what is the actual right thing. So we're gonna work on that, but it's after 3. So that's the 2 things that we really need to get working on before we do anything else for ourselves. We may be up until, you know, pretty late tonight, which isn't good because tomorrow I do have a lot of work. Look at this table. That is so deplorable. Oh my god, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Anyways, so we're gonna work on the suit today. We're working on the suit today. We're working on this. I know what I'm doing. I have to cut out the facing for the jacket lapel and maybe like the loops or whatever. I do have to cut out some stuff still, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, but we're gonna start sewing. We need to start sewing, otherwise we are gonna get frustrated with ourselves and with life and everything. As I said, I was editing the video for tomorrow, so I just finished editing that, and that's gonna be going up, and then I have to start downloading the rest of the videos that need to be edited for the next few weeks because hey, We ain't gonna have no time to do that while we're working full time, okay? Currently enjoying some custard creams by Devon. I actually like this one out of all. I actually like the bourbon, but I can't have chocolate, so we're gonna have this instead. So I'm currently having that a little sweet, and then my video is currently exporting, and we're gonna upload that, create a thumbnail, schedule that, and get to work. So I just thought, hey, it's Friday. You know what's super funny as well too? This pump was not going off for the entire morning, and now that I decide, okay, let's record something, the pump says, no sis, no. Anyways, so it's Friday and we need to get to work.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine.
Okay, let's do a time check. It's currently 6:20, 6:25. I think it looks like 6:25 currently. Time check. The lighting in this room is still deplorable because we still haven't gotten around to buying. We don't have the pesos to buy the lighting that we need. And for some reason my camera keeps cutting off and my battery's about to die, and so I can't even put on the lighting system for this. Whatever. I do want to say that I bought the stiffer fusible interfacing for the jacket, but what I hate about it is that it's like press on and it's supposed to stick to the garment, yet it doesn't. So I have to end up stitching. I mean, it's gonna stitch anyway, but it's not pressing onto the garment, and it's like, okay, I paid money for this, it should press on. It's not doing that, so it's not sticking to the garment. That's very annoying. But okay, whatever, right? We have reached a point where we are trying to figure out, you know, the assembling of the garment. This is the entire thing here. I'm proud. Look at that. I'm proud. I did try to do a slant on it so that, you know, it's not buttoning up or anything, so it hugs the body better. So I tried that, and well, we're gonna have to do the whole fold up and, you know, everything. It's gonna be a whole moment. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. But now I have to put on the facing to the back and put in the color one time. That's kind of confusing me a little bit, but hey, we'll get it done. And I'm just really excited to see a full jacket piece and a full pants piece first, and then we can figure out how we're gonna do the inside piece, and then we can move on to something else. I'm not feeling tired or anything right now, so I'm just thinking that we're gonna be pretty okay for a few hours again. I do feel snackish, or probably that's hunger, and I do want to go and eat. But I'm just trying to figure out how do you do this. And you know, the weird thing about it is that I did this a few times already, but because I don't do it so often, it eludes me every single time. But that's the time check, that's the update, that's what's happening so far. So I just had some papas fritas. I am so in the mood for a Starbucks drink, and just stir that baby. Oh, it's so delicious. I love orange juice. Ah, mi amor. Anyways, I'm gonna sip on this and continue. I think we are getting somewhere, like progress with the clothing. So we're gonna do that. I don't really like recording in this lighting, that's why I'm not recording much. But another update. By 9 o'clock, we'll see where we are at. Hopefully further than we are currently. I do have to do two things. I have to cut out the waistband for the pants. And also I have to cut out the loops for the pants as well, so I have to evenly distribute them. So that's two things I do have to do in order, and add the fly to complete the pants. But other than that, we're going pretty well so far. I'm excited. I'll show you when I attach on the shoulder pads, because I've never attached on shoulder pads in my life. So I'll give you a glimpse of that as well too. As you can see, right, there's a collar. Finally did the top stitching down on it, and we're gonna start inserting it into the jacket because we added all the facing and everything. So I think this project is going really well. Not to jinx it, oh my god, but I think it's going really well, considering that I like when I cut out the patterns first. You try it on and test, and then like a 3 days has passed, and now I come to actually sit and get the work done. I like that because it doesn't make me feel rushed, or I feel better. I'm in a better space of mind, mind of space. Yeah, so this is one to finish. Hopefully we'll be somewhere by 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna continue enjoying my jugo de naranja, and yeah. We're doing the final update for the night. It is currently 8:40, so in 20 minutes I'm supposed to lock off at 9 o'clock. We are pretty far. I have not installed the shoulder pads yet, but I have installed the collar on this. If I could find the color, that would be awesome. So the color was installed, and facing and everything was installed. So tomorrow we're going to continue working on this, but not in the morning, more evening time, because we have a busy morning. This, guys, tomorrow and Sunday, the last 2 days of my freedom. So I'm trying to get my work, as much work finished and over with or whatever. But yeah, and we do have to work on the other dresses, the purple and stuff. So I'm not seeing it being difficult. I'm just seeing that it's going to be very time consuming. So that is the update so far for what we're going to be doing. So tomorrow I have a client that booked an appointment tomorrow for 12, so I'm going to have to deal with that person, and then there's other things that I need to do, of course, but it's not like time sensitive. This is the most time sensitive thing, as well as the dress that has to go with it. So that is the most time sensitive so far, but everything else is pretty chill. So I think I can wake up tomorrow and do some work, and then leave, do what I have to do, and then come back, date my client, and then continue doing this. But yeah, so I'm going to be closing off today. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of this vlog, and that's going to be officially 7 days in my life. You get to see 7 days in my life. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is the last day of this vlogging week, and I'm slightly stressed. I woke up and I just flew off my bed. I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. Flew off my bed and said, you know what, it's time to sew. I do have about an hour. I want to sew until 7 because I do have to leave after 7, and then I'll be back later on today with socks, because I just wanted to sew and sew and sew, but we might not be able to do that. And the place is gloomy, although the skies are looking blue. It's trying to come out, so whatever. But I did say I was going to show you how I attach on my shoulder pads. I've never done it before, so I am going to show. I've attached on this one already. So basically I'm just going to fold my shoulder pads in half like this, and you just want to mark like that. You mark in the center point of it. Now you're putting this onto the inside of your shoulder pad, of your shoulder. So you're putting it here. You're putting, what is this side? The straight edge against your armhole like this. And you're making sure the center lines up with the seam line of your shoulder, so it looks something like this. Is that making sense to you guys? For those who don't know how to install shoulder pads, right? And we're just going to, I'm just going to put a clip here, because only clips will be able to hold this. And then the thicker the shoulder pad. This is a medium shoulder pad. The thicker the shoulder pad, the bigger the clip you may have to use. You definitely can't use a pin. And we're just pinning the shoulder pad alongside your armhole. We are going to stitch it down. But you pin it first, I think pinning is a great way of seeing, or you clip it first. It's a great way of seeing how things are going to look. Doing basting, doing clipping, and just like that. As you can see, the pad lies down nicely. So when you put in the armhole, your sleeve, that's how it looks. It gives it structure. So I'm gonna base here or stitch it. One of the two. We'll see. Look at that. Look at how perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, our seams didn't line up perfectly, which we always try to aim for, but it ain't happening today. But oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the structure. Damn. Okay guys, so this is as far as we've gotten with the jacket. I think we have made some progress. So first of all, we were able to make sure the collar is all stitched down and everything. I added the shoulder pads as you would have seen, so it gives the shoulders some more structure. I think it looks really good. And so we have the sleeves to hem. We have this to hem as well too. I do think I need to just do over this because the top stitching is showing on this side. I think I need to put it on this side, as I was seeing with another garment that I actually have. And I need to find a way to like iron down. It's already falling the way it's supposed to fall, but I feel like it can fall some more. So I'm thinking it needs to iron down. We'll fix it. But garment is almost done. It's almost done. There's a few minor things to do, a few tweaks, and yeah, it's currently 7 o'clock. I'm going to be leaving now and getting my skin ready, and I will see you guys around 1, I assume, because that's probably the time I'm going to be able to come back into the studio and continue working. So yeah. So I just got home, guys, and look what is on my clothing line. It's a little birdie. I have some flowers in my gallery, and usually birds come to drink the nectar. And we just have a little cutie pie. He's just resting. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love nature, people. Like, I love it so much. Ah, he's so quiet. I'm very surprised I get to be so close up though. He's ready to run. He's like, nope, not today. Not today, sis. So, okay guys, I'm back. Time check 11:40. Let's get back to work.
Drive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes, and ain't no one in life. I have never sewed a pants with a fly before, mainly because I think it's too difficult for me to do. Like, I've never really understand how to get it done, and so I've always avoided doing that. I usually put the invisible zipper on the side and run it straight up into your waistband, so I don't have to even put on a button, right? Because that's just how I work. When looking at the inspiration for this pants,
I realized that I think it looks like there's an invisible zipper, but to the front instead. There's no fly or anything. Now, that would be really cool to do. Just run the invisible zipper straight up the front and add the waistband. It looks like it's like that way, but I don't know. But then it could also be a regular it, pants. It looks like there's an invisible zipper. But anyways, I've never done it before. So here we are. We stitched the fly, and I think that I'm pretty proud of being able to do this for the first time. I unzipped it, and watch, guys. We stitched everything down. There's no way you're getting into this pants. No way. So I need to go and see where my mistake was, because this is hilarious. Very hilarious. There's no way to get into this. No way. I think this not supposed to be attached on. Like duh, right? Duh, Jewel. The joys of learning something new. I'm not even watching a video. What I did is that I'm accustomed putting in zippers into flies, like replacing zippers. That is one of the main things that I do in the studio. I'm so accustomed to it, and so I literally just reverse engineered what I'm accustomed to doing. I looked at the pants to see how it was installed and everything, and I'm literally following it like that. But we didn't follow the whole thing. So now we're gonna have to unpick and do it over, which I'm not angry about or anything. Honestly, I am more thrilled than anything else that I'm actually learning how to do this, and that it wasn't as difficult as I thought. I also think I installed the fly wrong on the inside, honestly, because it looks like it's supposed to match up, like the rounded corner is supposed to match on both ends, and that's not happening. Rounded is meeting straight at this point, so it could be that I did something wrong there as well. But hey, we are learning. The important thing is, at the end of the day, that you get into the pants, right? So sayonara. But yeah, so now that I've done this, I'm feeling to make a pants with a front fly zipper, and for myself, for my event next week. And I'm also feeling to make a jacket, but I don't really like how this jacket turned out per se. It didn't do what it was supposed to do, in my opinion. I think probably need to like press it some more, or probably the fabric that is being used is not soft enough. It looks good. The jacket looks good. It's just not my cup of tea. So I think this stays here because it's not supposed to open all the way. So I think this is correct. It's just this front piece supposed to stitch down. So let's do that.
Holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.
So we've managed to cut out the waistband, and it's here. I don't know what I'm waiting on to put it on. We did the loops as well too. I'm just a little tired. I'm hungry actually, so I'm trying to see if I can order lunch. While we're figuring out what to order for lunch, I have the second thing. This is the vest that's going to go inside the jacket. On the table, I have this on the table right now, and then we're going to move on to making sure that the dress for the graduation is done as well too, which I'm taking my time, but I'm really hungry, and my internet is also messing the hell up, so fun times. Okay, update. It's 3:45. Here's what we have so far. We have cut out the blouse for the inside piece of the jacket. We have stitched and actually stitch it together as well too, so they have to come and try it on, and I have to take it in because this is a lot of stretch in this fabric. Then also too, we have the dots that we installed on this, and we have to join the front to the front of the skirt and the back to the back of the skirt, so that's what I'm going to do. We've also cut out the skirt to do the garters, so I'm going to do the garters right now. I also took a break because I need to have lunch because I was getting hungry, and if you don't eat your food, you're gonna be hangry, you're gonna be annoyed and everything. So I took a break. I burnt my rice. Okay, that was annoying, but I still ate it because I was like, hey, I don't have time for this. I'm hungry. I need to eat. Food tastes good though, really, really well. I'm having my jugo de naranja. This is the last set that I have, so I do have to go and get another one. And also too, I was having some cookies and editing a video. So I just finished editing a video. It came to like 11 minutes, which is great. That video is gonna come up in the next 3 weeks or so, I think. So yeah. And that's about it. Let's start. Okay, let's do another update, guys, because I'm on the verge of like wanting to cry and scream at the same time. It is 4:20. It's 4:20. I did say I was gonna gather these this outfit. I started gathering here, and well, what happened was it ain't gathering. This material is taffeta. At least that's what is labeled in my country, taffeta. Yeah, this it has ridiculous amount of stretch. Let me show you guys. Yeah, that is my knee. I don't even. It has stretch. Take my word for it, okay? But it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Well, it's probably doing what it is supposed to do. It's just it's not doing what I want it to do. The original design of the dress is using box pleats. Is actually box pleated on the waistline to give it the kick. I think I'm gonna have to eventually do that instead because this is not working. The gathering is not working. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to stop and do something for myself. I sat down there for 5 minutes figuring out what I'm going to wear for my event next week. And I think I found something. I already had a white dress that I had made and I've worn once. I'm going to redo the top piece of the dress. And I think I'm going to pair that with making a long overcoat. And that's going to be one of the outfits. And I will have 2 outfits ready for next week. And I just need a third idea. But I just want to do that for myself, I just want to do some scrunchies or do that or just something else. But no, this is taking up all my time. I'm frustrated right now. I'm really, really frustrated. It's a good thing I ate, but I'm really frustrated. I just... Anyways, so we're gonna do some box pleats and see what happens. Alright, you guys, I'm back with some joy. I got less than an hour on my camera, but I'm back with some joy. I'm back with some joy because the original, that it's a box like inverted and box plates, the original design that we decided not to go with, we decided to just do like a flare. Flare wasn't working with this material, neither was the gathers. Yeah, the box pleat, it be pleating. The box pleat is pleating. Okay, hold please, let me show you what it looks like. Guys, watch. This is not even mine, but look. Against the waistline. Look at that. Look at that kick. Oh my god. I'm loving it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm excited again. We are going to continue doing the rest. This is 4-inch. That 4-inch boxes. I don't even know what it. 4-inch pleats. Damn. 4-inch pleats. So we're doing, I think it's 2 inverted here. And we have to cut out the excess. I'm cutting out 3 inches excess to make it into 8 inches actually on this for this. So each piece will be 8 inches and the other one will be, I think, like 8 and 8, 16 inches. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm excited again, but I also need to hurry up because I'm tired. Guess what, guys? That is gonna be the end of this week's vlog. But we are closing off for this week because this week has been long, really, really long. But so far, here's our pants. It just needs the hem, and the waistband has to be added. And this would be the completion of this pants. Here is the jacket to go with the pants. It needs to iron and the sleeves needs to be hemmed, and as well as the hemline as well too, it needs to get hemmed. And that will be the completion of this. This is the inside top that has to go with this, like matching. Looks gorgeous together. And of course, this is the graduation dress for the young girl. But yeah, I am pretty proud so far with what has been sewn. I can't believe that I actually did this, honestly. Never did a fly. Learned today. It came out really well. Gonna have to put on the waistband. And the more I take my time and do things with the right fabric, the better the outfits are coming out. I'm excited to see this vest. I have a lot of work to do still. A lot. So I'm really hoping to get things done. I know that when I wake up in the morning, I'm always so fresh and I can like get work done. So tomorrow morning, we're going to continue working on this, adding in the straps on this vest. This needs something with a zipper. Oh, it needs to be faced first. That just needs to be faced, so I need to cut out the facing for that and then attach it on, then add on the zipper, and then I have to wait for the client to come and try on the sleeves, because I can't do anything else. I have to wait for that, and the waiting game does just, drive me up a wall, especially because I have such a big deadline now because of work, going to work for the corporate people. And this doesn't have much to do, but honestly, I think I'm tapping out. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have made it to the end of this vlog, then hey, drop an emoji in the comment section. Any emoji that you want to drop in the comment section to let me know that, hey, you have actually reached the end of this vlog, because I know it probably was a long one. I'm sorry. But this is full 7 days in my life, a full week in my life. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one.